Hey guys, before you watch this video, I want to let you know real quick that I've noticed something when I watch the video and I'm not recording it because it's like my third time. I keep looking, I guess from your point of view, that way, and I don't know why. Because I swear I'm staring at the camera like 80% of the time. I know there's times I look around or do this, but for this video, I really am looking around. So I'm sorry about that. I'm not like antisocial or awkward. I don't. Like I'm doing it right now. I don't know why I look like I'm staring over there. There's nothing over there. So yeah, I don't know if you guys want to make fun of me, go ahead. But yeah, that's the thing that happens in this video. So anyway, enjoy watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Hey, what's up guys? It's Xbox Tech Junkie back with another video today. I know I've been posting in a couple of weeks. I was supposed to post something on Gamescom week, but I never got around to doing it. So sorry about that. I'm behind a little bit of the news that's been happening in the Xbox and Halo world. So I'm sorry about that too, but I'm hoping to get through most of it today. So yeah, let's just jump right in. So starting off, Gamescom. As you can all tell, we did not get what I was hoping for, the Elite controller version 2. I was really sad about that. I was really hoping for one. They did release another Elite, but not the version 2. They basically just released a white version of this one. So if any people are wondering what it is, what's so special about it, nothing. Okay, nothing. It's kind of cool looking. I've seen it. It's really pretty. It's just a white version of this guy. So nothing too major there. I mean, if you want to grab an Elite controller, they're really good controllers. People have had problems with them, some of the durability, but these ones went discontinued like a year ago. I mean, there's only certain places that still sell it. So I'm wondering if Microsoft's been working on it a little more. So if you're thinking of buying one, you might be fine if you do right now. Microsoft's probably worked on them a little better, give them a little more love, and fixed them up a little better. I personally never had problems with my controller. I think the one problem I'm starting to have, but it's kind of an old controller, it's 4 years old. No, it's only 3 years old, I guess it's not that old. Is I feel like sometimes the rumblers are starting to die down. I feel like when I'm playing games, I'm like, there's supposed to be rumbles here. And I know it's not my batteries because I'll put in freshly charged batteries. But yeah. Right now is a good chance to look at them, so if you want to buy one, it comes out in October, so you can look into buying one. It's $150, so it's kind of a big spend, but they're pretty good controllers, and they're definitely worth the $150. Moving on, the Xbox All Access Pass. Man, I am actually excited for this one. I don't even know why, because I can't even use it. Many of you probably heard of what it is or looked into it. If you haven't, you're still thinking about buying an Xbox One, this is a good chance to do it. The Xbox All Access Pass is basically a loan service for an Xbox. So you walk into Microsoft Store, you sign up for their credit thing. I don't remember what it's called. It's just through Microsoft or through another brand of them. Once you get through all that, basically you have your two choices of a Xbox One X, brand new, 1 terabyte, comes with 2 years of Game Pass and 2 years of Xbox Live, all for $34.99 a month. Or there's a 1S, 1 terabyte new, 2 years Game Pass, 2 years of Xbox Live. Exactly the same things, except the only difference is that one will be $21.99. So you have your two options. For those who are just trying to get into gaming, don't care for the 1X, $21.99 a month for a 1S isn't that bad. And you get the 2 years of Xbox Live and Game Pass. So basically for those 2 years, if you didn't really want to, you didn't even have to buy video games because you'll get the free games with gold, and then a lot of your games will already be paid. Well, you'll be paying for monthly, but you'll get games for 100 games every month. New ones, old ones. Like Master Chief Collection's coming out for it. The new Halo will most likely be on it. A lot of games are being added to it, especially games that aren't even out yet. It'll be added to it once they launch. So it's definitely something to look into if you can't afford an Xbox. I would do it if I didn't already own one, but for those who can't afford one or just don't really want to like spend that much money up front, this is your chance. But you do have to do it at a Microsoft store, and it is only for a limited time. So make sure if that's what you're planning on doing, you do it now. Moving on, what was it? I can't remember what I was gonna say. We'll move on to Halo news and talk about what I was gonna think about. With Halo news, Master Chief Collection finally just got the biggest update since release. A lot of what many people had problems with it when it launched are fixed. So multiplayer for the most part, what the problem was, if you guys don't remember, back in 2014 when it launched, multiplayer was basically a bust. It took forever getting to matches. There was problems with certain game modes. There was just a lot of problems with it. Personally, I wasn't affected by it because I bought it mostly just to play Halo 1 through 4 in, well, I'm not going to lie, I bought it for Halo 2 Anniversary. Like, Halo 2 is my favorite Halo game, and so I wasn't too hurt by it because I was like, oh, well, Halo 2 works, that's fine with me. But, I mean, for people who bought it so they can replay all the original Halo maps and together with the new ones, it's a little heartbreaking. I mean, I understand. So, if you're a Halo Master Chief Collection owner right now, the update is available if you haven't updated already. It is around 70 to 73 gigabytes. It's a big update, but it fixes a lot in the game. I've heard there's still some problems going down in it, like one I heard was the game switched to German. So the menu's German, all the dialogue's German. I found that kind of funny because, I don't know, I guess it wouldn't be funny if it happened to you, but it's kind of funny to hear about. But yeah, there's still certain problems that people are having with it, but from what I've heard mostly is it's a big improvement over what it happened at launch. So definitely look into updating it. Microsoft 343 is still working on the game. They're not completely done with it. They're gearing it up for Game Pass, like I said, this September 1st, so I'm hoping once it comes out, it'll be a lot better. Moving on. Another thing we got to see at Gamescom was the announcement of the Xbox Game Pass app. Now, I am actually part of this program to test it, and it's actually a really cool app. If you really enjoy Game Pass or use it a lot, Game Pass app is going to be a lot more useful because if you're not home all the time or you want to download something while you're at work, the app is really simple. You pop it on, you sign into your account. It's going to ask you, hey, you got Game Pass? Yeah. Well, actually, I think it only asks you that if you're doing the beta, which my Game Pass is going to end soon. Anyway, you get on there, you can scroll through categories, alphabetical order, what's new, what's featured. So yeah, it's a pretty cool app. I'm trying it out, as I said. The only problem I can have with it is it's not connecting to my One X. It's only connecting to my original Xbox One. So that's one thing I told them in the section saying, hey, please fix this. It's kind of annoying. But for the most part, it's actually a really good app. I've only had maybe one or two problems, maybe. There still feels like a little bit of lag when I'm scrolling through different things, but it is still a beta app, so I'm not expecting perfection. I'm just expecting to see if most of it works. If you're an Android user, I think it's still available in the game store. You just go in there and type in Xbox Game Pass, and you'll be able to download it and test it out. iOS users, unfortunately, need to they have to basically request to join, but it was only for like a limited spot, so again, I'm a week late, so if you're just now hearing about this, I'm so sorry. You most likely will not be testing it out. You can still try, but I can't remember what the link was for it, so you have to look it up over on Xbox's website. One last thing before I go. Many of you have commented on my how to clean your Xbox tutorial, and I love the feedback. I love hearing other people's comments. I'm not like annoyed by anything. I just want to let you guys know it's in my description as well. When you're cleaning your consoles, everything that I say is not at all, how do I say this? I'm not a professional. I'm not paid by Microsoft. I'm not told by anyone this is how you do it. This is just my own personal way of cleaning my consoles. So if you have a lot of problems with them or there's certain things you don't like about it, just leave me a comment down below in that section. Let me know what you think, what certain things you like to do better. I've already had a couple of comments about them, and I like hearing them. I like hearing the feedback. So I'm not mad at anybody. I'm actually happy about it. One guy did mention in the manual, I didn't know this. I'm just showing you guys too. Oh, I won't show you because it's like the smallest print ever. In your Xbox One manual, it does tell you not to use compressed air or not to use or to clean the ports. Now, I do know it says this, but I've done mine for ever since I got the original Xbox One, and I haven't had any problems with it. The only problem I've ever had with my Xbox One was a sign-in problem. And I completely doubt that has to do with anything from my cleaning of the console, because for one, I'm very terrified of hurting my console. So when I'm shooting it with compressed air, I'm like this far back when the can itself says do like 1 to 2 inches. So I'm just letting you guys know everything you do off of me is at your own risk, okay? I'm not responsible for anything that happens to your console, not Microsoft, no one. It is up to you personally. So if you go in there, you gotta be careful, you gotta be gentle with everything. But yeah, I just want to make sure everyone knows so people don't attack me saying that I was telling them to do this. I'm not telling you guys to do anything. Everything in there, I'm just personally showing you how I do it, okay? Anyway, guys, last thing before I go is I am planning on changing my name since I do Halo news now. Well, I might change it. I've kind of considered keeping it. I've been thinking about it ever since I started doing Halo, but I can't find a good name for it. Plus, a lot of other channels have really good Halo names. I was gonna do like Halo Xbox World, but that just sounds like a mouthful and actually kind of stupid now that I'm like saying it out loud. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna change it or not, or keep it. If you guys have any suggestions down below, please let me know. I would love to hear them. If you have any mean ones, and I'm talking to you, Brandon, I might use them, depending on how bad they are, or good. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been Xbox Tech Junkie. Maybe I should just change myself to Xbox. No, I think that's taken. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day.